if Asta could control his anti-magic at the beginning and was physically stronger actually also. So I had a little more information on the time skip power, how strong he was after it and everything. So this is where I came out the video. So what I could tell is that Asta could use anti-magic without being in the Black Asta form and stuff. And he can use his swordsmanship is way better and stuff. So that's what I'm gonna give him, and he will be buffer in this. Like almost all my other Asta what ifs. I don't really like, because Asta was like ripped, but like he didn't look that ripped. Like he looked ripped enough to like do all that stuff, but like you couldn't really tell. He kind of looked like a normal little kid, but he wasn't scrawny. That's about it. So I'm gonna see how he learns how to use his anti-magic so much earlier is that he can use anti-magic without the grimoire. So it will kind of be like his magic. So you know how his grimoire kind of like appeared out of him. I was gonna say that anti-magic was leaking out so he could use it way better this time and stuff. So whenever the kids start using like their magic is whenever Asta starts shooting out black balls off his hand. And like whenever they hit something, they kind of didn't do nothing, or like not surprising. He's not like a noble or anything. I'm gonna say that he told Yuno to like attack the ball, see what would happen. He says Yuno says it might be dangerous, and he says no, if it is dangerous, I'll protect you and stuff. Yuno does it. As soon as it touches the wind touches it, it like gets like his magic gets like destroyed, like dispersed, more like it. And like they call Sister Lily and everybody else, and they're like, watch this. His magic hits it and it disperses everywhere. Then they tell Sister Lily to hit it with like a water ball. She does one about the same size, and whenever it touches it, it pops. And I'm gonna say Asta tells her to do that hand thing that like whenever she freaks out and hits him with, and they're like, okay, she does that. Asta shoots a ball at it, dispersing the whole thing, like dispersing it like it's gone completely. There's no magic anywhere. And they're like, what is this magic? And they chalk it down to that Asta has anti-magic. They're really impressed, like that's pretty strong magic. And they're chalked it up to that's why we don't feel his magic, is because his actual magic is pressing it. So it's kind of like opposite magic, is the other way to put it, pretty much. It doesn't show its energy, it doesn't destroy stuff or anything like that. So what I'm gonna say is that Asta still trains because he's not sure how strong his attacks will be, and he trains really hard and everything, harder than the cannon, because he's way more motivated and everything. He's like, I'm gonna become the wizard king with my anti-magic and stuff. So yeah, right now I'm gonna say he can shoot balls at really high speeds, dispersing magic wherever they hit, and he can use it. If he actually thought, he can actually slice stuff if he put it in his hand and struck down, but he never thought of it because he still lost her. And I'm pretty sure Asta's a prodigy. If you guys ask me why, is because he learned how to use ki in like 10 seconds flat. Whenever it took Yami to like practice and try to learn it, but he mastered it really easily, so he's not going to be dumb in this. He's just gonna be dense, and sometimes he doesn't really think with his head. That's about it. So I'm gonna say Asta, because he was way stronger. I'm gonna say he worked around where he can go to some kind of school. I'm gonna say it's like low-ranking nobles and some like not noble commoners, but like not rich commoners, but like the highest commoner there is. I'm gonna say soldiers, kids go there, because I'm pretty sure it goes to farmer workers, to business owners, to knights, to nobles, to high nobles, and to magic knights, captains, and the king. And I'm pretty sure the magic king's above him, because I think it's a false king in the first place. So I think the magic king's actually above him, because people pay him more respect and everything. So what's gonna happen is that Asta will get his grimoire in front of people. You know how the person that gave the grimoire knew what it was? People see his grimoire. I'm gonna say whenever his comes out is whenever everybody else's comes out. And like whenever his comes out, it makes all of their books fall to the ground without them flying to their hands, because I'm gonna say the dude put magic around it and it kind of canceled his magic out, making them float. And people are confused and they only see Asta's floating. And they're like, what? What is that? And I'm gonna say, Guinness hasn't came out yet, because I think it was his last. And it's like, I'm gonna say, on the walls, a demon appears. And the person yells, 5-leaf grimoire. And the person that used the floating magic, given all grimoires, he said, a grimoire with a demon sealed inside of it. Only way you can get one of those if you had a 4-leaf grimoire. People hear this, and because Asta's stronger and everything, he can use more anti-magic because he already trained with it. I'm gonna say he already encountered the demon, but he never got because the demon was inside of him pretty much. So yeah, and then his gets in his hand. He starts running around really fast and stuff to them. Then and they're confused. I'm saying the church dude already knows what a 5-leaf grimoire is, because he seemed like to know everything, kind of weirdly and stuff. And grimoire comes down with a 4-leaf. They're confused why these commoners have like different kinds of grimoires and stuff. Asta pulls out his sword and he tells Yuna to shoot a magic at him. Also, Yuna shoots out a arrow one with his grimoire and shoots it as fast as he can, while Asta hits it, sending it through the top of the roof and cracking the glass on the top, or destroying it, I mean. Because I think there's glass. If there's not, then it just went outside of there, or it just went through the roof. It's like, cool, I can send magic back at you. It says, what else long range I can attack? I'm gonna say he puts magic or anti-magic around it, making like a weird, not the full power divider slash, but like a tiny one, and he slices down and tells you to put up like strongest magic wind barrier he can, slicing through it. People see him. I'm gonna say they're doing this outside where the person tried to take Yuna's book and stuff. And yeah, they're doing this, because Asta wasn't like no magicless kid, but he still kind of has the attitude not to talk and stuff. So yeah, that happens. And the people tried to take Yuna's book and Asta's, but every time they try to hit Asta, Asta's not even using his grimoire like how Yuno wasn't. And every time he just put like a anti-magic barrier in front of him, confusing, dispelling their magic or redirect, bouncing off of it also. And they're confused and all that. So Asta and Yuno are actually smarter than usual. So they're actually smart, or at least Asta. I'm gonna say Asta's smarter than Yuno because he was a prodigy and stuff. And I'm gonna say they actually know 2 nobles and stuff. So from the school, I'm gonna say they weren't that high-ranking nobles or anything. Or anything like that. My god. Sorry about that. I accidentally clicked it because I dropped my phone on my face. I drop a lot of stuff. And they're not high-ranking nobles, but they still know nobles. And the chain mage comes out. Asta. I'm gonna say it's not the black wolf or the black Asta form, but his eye turns red for a moment. And he goes up and one-shots the dude. I'm gonna say instead of like put him into the wall, I'm gonna say he destroys the complete wall on that one side, putting him into the dirt behind of it, and the dirt falling down, dropping the dude. All the Magic Knights get there, take him back. They do the fist bump thing and stuff, and yeah, they know 2 nobles. So the nobles buy them brooms. I'm gonna say Asta, because I'm gonna say they're not trying to get there really like fast or anything. So Asta's running the whole time, trying to keep up with them at their full speed, and full speed. So they get practice on that. It's like I said, these are like just using like parts of it, but he makes a wing, and he's like, I'm gonna fly also. It's only one wing, and it's not a lot of power or anything. And he goes up, and he's like, oh, I can fly, you see? Look at this. So he can use, like, not like the actual black form, but like parts of it. Because I'm gonna say he can go with his arm into. So it's like, he can go with his parts of his body and anti-magic to like either grab magic or like tank a magic to the chest real easily and stuff. So they get there because they went full power because Asta learned how to fly in the 10 months I'm gonna say they had. So I think they're actually 16 when they go there because they had 10 months before they went. That's at least what I'm giving them. And stuff. So they get there and all that. And this is where I'm going to leave it off. Starting right now.